Welcome back to Sports Fans Only with your boy, Sean Mack. And today we're going to be discussing a little boxing, specifically some comments that Eddie Hearn said about the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney 2 match. That might happen and it might not happen. He don't think it should happen. But honestly, I want to see that fight. I'm here for it. Get in the comment section. Let me know, do you still want to see Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney 2? Speaking on Devin Haney, he just had a fight with Jose Ramirez. That's what Eddie Hearn was speaking on as well. And to be honest, that was a trash fight. He ran most of the fight. Speaking on Devin Haney, the other guy was chasing him, trying to start some conflict, but he didn't want to fight. I don't know. He just did enough to win the fight, which sucks. I understand you don't want to get hurt. This is the hurt business. You don't want to get in there and just get hurt, but you have to put on a performance. People pay tickets, people pay money for the tickets, and people pay money for the fight online and on TV, pay-per-view. So you got to put forth a better performance than that. That was just trash, Devin Haney. I'm being honest. In the Ryan Garcia versus Rolly fight, at least that was a better fight. Rolly did put Ryan down on the canvas. He got up, and then Ryan stopped throwing the right hand, just throwing the left hand here and there. It was a lackluster fight, but I have to say that fight was better than the Devin Haney Ramirez fight. As I said earlier, I still want to see the Devin Haney Ryan Garcia rematch. That's just my opinion. It's like a total separate beef they have that's outside of what we want to see in boxing, and I believe everyone wants to see that. So what we're going to do is get into this Eddie Hearn's article and let you see what he was talking about. Not sure if I agree 100%, but I do understand what Hearns is saying here. This article is from Boxing News 24/7. Eddie Hearn say the rematch is in tatters between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney after their disastrous showing on May 2nd in Times Square. Hearn stated that both fighters need, quote, another fight. He doesn't say who they should fight, but it would be a good idea for both of them to take safe opponents. Devin Haney, with the record of 32-0, was still ready to enter the ring to face off despite Ryan losing his headliner clash with Rolly Romero. From Devin Haney's standpoint, he felt he'd done his part by winning his tune-up fight against Jose Ramirez in the co-feature. He was ready to start promoting the planned October rematch with King Rai. Hearn said he was told that Devin looked like a hare, you say hare, I say rabbit, inside the ring, moving non-stop, looking petrified against the former WBA and WBO light welterweight champion Ramirez. Devin Haney won the fight by a 12th round unanimous decision. He looked so scared with the constant movement that came out of the battle, his stock having dropped like it would have if he lost. He could have fared better if he had fought bravely in defeat, because at least he wouldn't have looked like a chicken. Damn, tell me how you really feel, Hearns. Hearns doesn't say who Ryan and Haney should fight. That would be good enough for them to redeem themselves. Fans won't respect them if they fight a pair of tomato cans. They've got to fight high-caliber welterweights that can potentially beat them for them to come back. Well, Devin and his father, Bill Haney, agreed to fight a good contender to raise their stock for a rematch with Ryan. I doubt it. Quote, Devin Haney had a lot of demons that night, but he didn't do a very good job at masking them. I was getting messages from the first round saying Devin looks petrified, said Eddie Hearns to Chris Maddox on his YouTube channel. When talking about Devin Haney's performance against Jose Ramirez on May 2nd at Times Square, end quote. He went through a lot in the Ryan Garcia fight, but he was still moving around. Eddie Hearn continues, Devin moved like a hare/rabbit. It was frantic. Actually, when he held his feet, and for the few times that he did, he hurt Ramirez repeatedly. I felt like it was his size. If he had held his feet, he would have stopped Ramirez 100%, I believe. I don't know if he's not the same fighter, or he just need those rounds to get over the barrier, end quote. Eddie had this to say about Ryan Garcia. Then we move on to Ryan Garcia, which was bizarre, said Hearn. No one really did anything. I don't know what he was doing. It was just that he got dropped. Derek James was telling him the right things to do, but he never really tried. Is it the movement? Is it the confidence? Has he fallen out of love with it all? Did he get hurt and didn't want to engage anymore? Garcia did try to engage, but after getting hurt in the second round, he gave up quickly. He briefly fought back in that round, but felt Rolly's power and didn't dare to take any chances again. None of them are really encouraging. But Rolly didn't really do anything, said Hearn. It was a weird fight. Haney was getting in the ring after to do the face-off. You've got a big rematch problem now. The rematch is in tatters. It's nowhere near the value that it was, and I think both guys need another fight, said Hearn. Alright, some things I agree with the used car salesman. That's what I call Hearn. He's a used car salesman. He looks like one. Type of guy that, I could be wrong, and I'm sorry if I am. The type of guy that look like he'll sell his mom for the right price. Now, what I don't agree on is this. I don't believe Devin Haney nor Ryan Garcia need another fight before they fight each other. If you're going to do it now. You don't want to risk one more loss, then it definitely won't have the value. Fight now, like I said, that's a different type of animal. Between Devin Haney and Bill Haney, and then you have Ryan Garcia, they just don't like each other. It's separate from boxing. These guys just don't like each other. I don't care what their records are. I think it'll always be room to have that fight, and for fans to want to see that fight. Get in the comment section. You still want to see that Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia rematch? I do. That's just how it goes. Alright, final note, then I'll let you get on out of here. Remember, if you like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video. Small channel, we growing and we couldn't do it without y'all. I appreciate y'all. But the last thing I want to say is this. Never have another fight in Times Square again. It looked horrible. It looked like we were going through the COVID days. That was disgusting. No one wants to see that. No crowd, no cheering. You got a few hundred people there, look like, if that. That was just terrible for boxing. I don't know who came up with that decision to fight in that arena. I mean, to make that arena in Times Square. It sounds cool, it sounds awesome, but it just didn't play right on TV. Please never do that again. I'm begging y'all. SFO, Sean Mack, please don't do that again. That was terrible. Alright, on that note, I've been Sean Mack, and this is Sports Fans Only. Holla.